Okay, so I was trying to get everything set up to run through Truffle rather than Remix. Reason being, I think it'll be easier when we start using the Truffle boxes. Ran into some issues which I thought was interesting when I was trying to deploy our contract. In the past, when I've deployed a contract, it's been one that was very simple. Ours has parameters for the constructor. It has certain things that are newer than what the default compiler on my install of Truffle was. So basically what I had to do was reinstall Truffle, and I also had to make a change where I had to add the compilation to the remix, add the compiler to the remix, not the remix, to the Truffle config. So let's look here. And as you can see, hopefully, what I had to do here is add this, because the version I think was using was 0.5 rather than 0.8, and what ended up happening there is it did not like some of the stuff that we had done with our performance contract. So the issue now that I'm leaving with as I get ready to do this is the fact that our performance contract also has, as I said, constructor parameters. And let me show you something else here that I had to do. Migrations. So this is our migration script, and as you can see, you had to add performance contract in, or it wasn't going to migrate it. And you couldn't, if you don't want to do these, you can remove them. And I had to make a constant and then had to add it in. And in order to figure out what was going on, I actually had to create a new workspace in Ganache, and where nothing was deployed, and then try to deploy it, and then it finally told me what you see here, that it's not happy because it does not have see, it has 0 parameters, expected 3. We do have 3 parameters in our constructor there. So obviously when you're deploying it, just like when we deployed it through Remix, we have to give it parameters. So we have to give it, if I remember, text, right, to say what the contract terms are, the amount, and then you got to give it the account that is going to be your customer, right? Because we had the person who was creating the contract, which will be the contractor, the person who is paying for it, and that account has to be passed in. And that is what we were running into, that it did not like that. So we're going to carry on with this. We're going to look up how to put parameters in this in our deployment script, and my guess is it's not very hard. It's probably something like giving them to the in here we probably have to pass right in here, my guess is. Actually, why don't we try that while we're at it. And let's get an account from Ganesh. Let's just copy that. And oh. I don't know if this is going to work, but I figured why not run a quick test here. Go up and see what happens. It may not work. If it doesn't, we'll keep working on it. It doesn't like it. Okay, now I ran into a different problem. So anyway, I think we're getting there here, and we're gonna get this thing deployed, which will make it much easier for us to work with the truffle boxes. So hopefully this has been helpful. I've at least covered some of the gotchas in trying to do this, and if you found it helpful, then please give a like, subscribe, ring the bell to get further notices, and tell your friends, and I will speak to you next time.